CPG animations, and I'm just gonna show you how to make, like my last video I did. It's like the data, the save cloud data. You're saving like your movements. Anyways, 0 at 0. Okay. Okay. Now, my character, he's going to X forever. Go to X clouded. You need to do XP1. Yeah, I'm just not gonna do a regular one. I'm just gonna make the complex one. If you're ready, so like and subscribe, please. That will help me to monetize more. Anyways, I just don't need money, and I'm gonna YP2. After you made all of these, set YP1. Go to X YP1 YP1. And do the same to player 2. XP2 YP2. And you won't code it like right there. Okay, I just don't have the D. That will help me. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And I'm change XP 1 by 1. YP1 3 3 XP2. So after you guys doing these, do not forget the player ID. Don't forget it, and don't cloud it. Do not cloud it. Okay, I'm just going to do 2 players. You can do with like 3 or 4 players maximum 4 players, because you can't fill up all the variables. Anyways, let's go back to the data. Forever. If then, we don't do the press like that, the down arrow, left, up, right, down. First, if then player ID, not player ID, equals 1, do nothing. Copy all. If else, okay, not, or I will just do if player equals 1. If then if then all the if thens, I'm just going to test it. Right, left, up, down. And I'm just gonna change XP1 by 3, XP1 by -3, YP1 by 3, and do the opposite with down, -3. I'm just sick, guys. Okay, don't do one flag. Okay, do one flag click, duplicate it, set it to 2. Right arrow, turn it into XP2, YP2, and pick not random. I'm just gonna do 1 and 1 or or 1 in a 6. So I'm just gonna round it. Well, wait. That's not really a good idea because it'll always be 1. Another one always to be 1. So I'll just give it a chance. When flag clicked, set player ID to pick random 1 and 2. I will not say that's the end. I'll not say well, that's the end. Don't forget don't forget to save the copy. I just said I'll just use the keyboard copy data sheets or data copy data. Okay, after copy data, set not set. Create new variables. Data sets, not sex. Seconds. Data seconds. I'll say data seconds or data sets. I'm just gonna take that code because this is I don't have a good memory. So it's 5 plus timer negative round timer. That was back. Turn it back to 4, and you can also multiply it by 3 or like 1.5. Okay, that will be 7 seconds. 1.5. But me, I'm just gonna use that. So the original is like 1.5. 1 with the half. So when clicked, okay, when that sprite was clicked, if then I'm just too lazy to do it. So I'm just gonna copy the code and paste it. Okay, you see my recent like let's say like project, my recent project, August 8th to 2025. Okay, for me, if I were you, if you were me, you can just remix without credits if you were too lazy to code. So the copy data, it's all that code. Take your time, play. Okay, do all of this. I don't know how I worked hard for this. All of this. Load is all of type of that, even if I added it. Load is all of that. Ignore that, okay? Ignore that. Ignore these two. All that code 1, 2, 3, and set files. Oh my god, that will be that very much. Set files data to. If you have if you have like 2 players, it's okay, but don't do it with 4 players because it took me long to do this. Finally, the reset, or am I mixing up? Or I'm just gonna do the reset if I didn't do it. Go to back layer, blah blah blah, and go to back, go to like back layer. Wait, did I just ruin it? Wait a minute, how did that appear? Okay, this is not a big deal. When I receive server, if mouse down and mouse pointer, switch custom to resetted and broadcast reset movement. Wait 1 second and switch costume to reset. So finally, I'm just a little British because of my accent. So if you try this on Turbo Warp, I'm just gonna do the American accent. If you go to Turbo Warp, okay, that is connecting. TBTD. Okay. If that move like that, I just do that. Copy and paste this by double clicking CTRL and CTRL blah blah blah. I don't know what were I doing? Should I reload this? Oh my god, I know why it does that. Okay, because of the reset. Okay, goodbye. I love you. I'm just going to do like not here. Okay. And if you're on my project right now, just do it with your style. Don't use my style, okay? But if you want to do a platformer, okay, like if you just copy it in purpose, I wouldn't like that. Like that, I wouldn't like that if people does me that. So go back. Let's go back to the multiplayer cloud movement. TBTD connecting. The TBTD must be the player 1. Okay, I just recorded this, so even if not ID equals 1, even if I do like that, I don't know why I just put so much variables. Bro, guys, please, if you remix this, credit this, okay? It took me 3 days, 3 whole days to make this. Like, I just made it 8 August to 10 August 10, okay, 21 and 23. Okay, if I just do this, not clean up blocks. If you see text, why does that appear here, bro? Okay, anyways, I just did the data. The cloud data. TBVD. And if I like, okay, I'm TBDD, okay? If you want to see me on Among Us, I'm TBVD. Scratch Among Us, like that. So I'm player 2. Turbo Warp and Scratch are just different are just the same website, but Turbo Warp, it runs fast. Okay, and if I copy the data, I don't know why it does that. So yeah, that is me, okay guys? Sorry if I did that. I'm giving you my big sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna do it divided by, why not 9? Like 15? 2.6. Okay, you just need to wait like 2 and a 6 seconds. Delete all files. I was gonna do that. I just changed it. Or I'm lazy to code. Yeah, you say I'm too lazy to code, so I want to remix this. And if you don't want the players to see that you remix, just download it and like that. And fun fact, the thing that you didn't see, the scratch characters, like the cat, were changed because their outline was that that little blue marine thing didn't like change. Okay, copy and paste this by double clicking that. Okay, if I'm just wrong, okay, it will be always empty. Okay, if you click that, like I'm P2 negative. Okay, it'll always reload. Or or I'm just going to pause it and okay. If I try to pause it, like, and that that I would need this. So when that thing is clicked, I will just delete all of the files. I'll just delete all files. Or should I do like forever? Okay, sorry, I didn't talk. So if I just pause it, yeah, I'm playful. I'm like the pink player. If I put reset and click that green flag, and I'm connecting. I think I'm still gonna be the player for it. But if I'm just gonna want to copy the data. Okay. If you're moving and you want to save your first move, I'm just gonna tell you guys that, oh my god, I'm just, when copy and according to TurboWarp, multiplayer cloud movement, connecting, TBGD, load file. If you didn't see, it didn't work. That means you have the wrong code. Or data. I'm just going to data. It didn't work. So just ignore the files data. Ignore him. We're going on. Load files data. Join like C. And don't forget, guys. Don't forget the server. Do not forget that you don't have, and you never have to put the green flag, because it would like not be buggy, but it'll just make the movement that you didn't want. Yeah. Or else just add a C on it. Or else just add a C. A remorse angel. Yeah. I'm not getting my type of move. So there's no C in the data code. That makes sense. So, if you want to still code, let me show an easy way to make the data. As you know, I'm just gonna go in until the 38, copy data. When I get clicked, data. We don't need the data secs, like the data seconds, not the secs that you think. The data seconds or data, normal, just regular data. Set data to join app, to join XP1, XP2, space X, YP1 and YP2. And that will mean set data to 0, 0. So there's no sprite. I'll just, when C pressed, and set XP1 without the cloud variable, XP2 without the cloud, YP1 without the cloud, and do the same with YP2. XP1 XP2 YP1 YP2. Set XP1 to XP1, the clouded XP1, and set all your variables to XP1 variables. Okay. And when first clicked, set XP1 Okay, I'm just gonna do C for copy your data. So set XP1 to XP1, set YP1 to YP1 without the cloud. Always the same. YP2 XP2 YP2. Okay. Okay. You just did your project. I'm just gonna name it that. Try this with a random person with a street, or your one and your number one sibling. I don't know. Okay, this is just some. Okay, I added your dream. This is just the player 2. And my player 1, I'm Ramore's Angel. Whoever subscribes, I'm not giving you my account. Okay. Whoever subscribe for part 3. But the last episode.